All right, welcome everybody to the September 22nd, 2016 work session of the Penfield Planning Board. Allison, would you like to call the roll?
Mr. Hetzke?
Here.
Bastian?
Here.
Knauer?
Here.
Tidings?
Here.
Nersinger?
Here.
Valentine?
Here.
Sangster?
Here.
O'Connor?
Here.
Weissar?
Here. All right. Minutes are still being prepared for the last meeting, so we don't have those to vote on. You want to get going with the table applications?
Sure thing. First one, same one as always. Bayview Landing. No updates since the last meeting. Board have any questions about it?
No.
And we say we talked with Jess, and he is working with the owner. They plan on coming in. I think they're working out some financial issues. Obviously, it's a long road coming in, a lot of sidewalks, there's a lot of infrastructure just to get back to the project. So I think they're trying to work out their financial numbers to make it work, with the number of units that they had.
Zach,
they're still looking to move ahead and still looking to come back.
Briefly mentioned that at the work session last meeting. So,
okay.
Still
Okay.
Yep.
I'll make a motion to continue table this application.
I'll second.
Knauer and Bastian.
You, Hetzke?
Aye.
Bastian?
Aye.
Knauer?
Aye.
Tidings?
Aye. Okay. Second item?
Yeah, second item on the agenda, tabled from the hearing 2 weeks ago, the Oak and Apple project. We've just received updated materials and responses from the applicant coming in Tuesday, and the second part Wednesday. Tuesday, we received a letter with responses to the board's tabling resolution that was issued following the public hearing. The applicants provided responses to those along with references and other items, including a letter from Ag and Markets, reference describing as part of their delivery process that we asked for in the tabling resolution. We asked for kind of a summary and a description of farm cidery license versus a liquor license. They provided a summary in that letter and other items for the board to review. But again, that came in on Tuesday and was included in the drop today and will be included on your laptops for your review.
Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or yesterday?
Tuesday. I think it came to us Tuesday.
It came to us Tuesday. We updated it today for the board in an earlier email. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
They also provided some
You didn't
updated.
lose 2 days of time.
They also provided some updated plans that staff is just
Yeah.
starting to review on those and we'll get those to
came
the
in
board as well.
Wednesday, the revised site plans.
So we need to take a little bit of time to
Yeah. So
absorb that.
those came in. We anticipated the board needed some time to review those items. However, we did want to ask if the board had any leftover items or anything that anyone was thinking of between the last meeting and now that perhaps you'd like to have the applicant address between now and the next meeting. Two things that staff was going to suggest this evening or offer to the board is typically we refer the landscaping and the architecture to the town's consultants for those items. We were wondering if the board would be inclined to do that for this project as well. Since there is an extra week between now and the board's next meeting, that would give our consultants a little more time to get those reviews done for the board in advance of that meeting.
Still get it done.
Yep.
That's probably
Any
a good
thoughts on
idea.
that?
I think it's a good idea, given the nature of the application. Thoughts from you guys? I agree.
Well, it's a farming application. Would we normally ask for a landscaping plan for a farming application? Of course, it is a tasting room as well with an outdoor deck. So yeah, I would agree.
Yeah,
They're
most
showing-
traditional. Yeah, I mean, it's a quasi
Yeah.
combination.
All things considered, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, just to review the tree species and any other plantings that are proposed. Typically, we send this out to the landscape consultant, so new plantings comes, a landscape plan, so they have that on there, and we can include that for them.
Okay.
So we'll send that to the landscape consultant. Architecture, we can do the same, with the proposed elevations and designs for the building. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll send those out. Responses. One thing I did bring up, and I don't think it was captured in the previous tabling resolution, but there were some comments about hours of operation brought up by the public. And I wasn't sure if the board wanted staff to kind of vet that out, do a little bit of research, kind of in response to that, just to verify anything.
I think that's also a good idea.
Okay? We can do that and provide that in the next drop.
Okay.
Okay?
Good.
Did we include or get details on the dumpster or waste disposal location on the site?
Site plan.
So I just pulled it up quickly and didn't see it. So I don't know if we captured that.
No, I don't believe we did, and we can ask for that to be
Okay.
clarified in tabling resolution.
So you're talking typical garbage waste, you're talking like Apple waste product or what? Both, or what's your
Probably both. How would both be?
normal office waste, recycle bin, dumpster?
Yeah, the
as
location
well
on the
as-
site, like we typically ask for other commercial applications.
All right, anybody have anything else? You? Any other?
That's everything I saw. We had the
Comments
site plans come in, so staff will take a look at those as well. In the meantime, obviously,
Do you want to reference the seeker piece? Just to
oh,
update
this
the
is an
board
update,
that,
yes.
just to update the board that we are having our seeker consultant take a look at that. Obviously, there was a lot of comment and other council submitted things that looking at, they thought it was a type 1 action. We have other council that's saying type 2 action. So we have our own independent council looking at that and we'll provide some feedback from the board, or for the board prior to your next meeting to take a look at, as well as council. So try to provide the board as much information as we can as we get into this. I think we just want to take tonight to kind of gather where we're at. There was a lot of information thrown at the board at the last meeting from both sides, and just making sure that the board has everything that they need, for
Evaluation.
for discussion, evaluation. So just want to make sure we have all the items captured in the resolution this evening. We still just got additional information this week. We've received additional public comments that have been provided to the board. To give the board opportunity to take a look at those, as well as give staff time to review the new submitted plans and go through the submissions that were provided, and then have staff from PRC provide additional comments for the board as well.
Speaking of the site plans, Doug, you have the site plan?
Yep.
From, that was submitted today, or this week? Can you pull up? Yep, perfect. I just wanted to point out for the board, as you're reviewing the site plan, that the applicant has relocated the farm access road that was previously shown on Sweets Corners, having
Right.
relocated access. As they mentioned in the public hearing, they've now brought it to, off the main entrance.
Right. That was in
So they made that
in the letter.
correction.
Okay.
That's just among some of the other things on the site plans that were adjusted, just so I wanted to call that out, because I didn't notice that when the plans were submitted. So now we're just looking at one access point off of Dublin. We're not having to worry about site distance issues from the Sweets Corners,
Right.
if it was a farm access lane.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Any other questions or anything the board wants staff to take a look at, or the applicant to provide responses to?
I'm all set.
We're good.
Okay. So we'll take
Entertain a motion to table.
Table.
I'll move the table.
Second?
Action, no?
Bastian and Canower.
Okay.
Hetzke,
Aye.
Bastian,
Aye.
Canower,
Aye.
Tidings.
Thank
All
you.
right.
On to the next table item. The parking expansion at Penfield Road for Torpy Medicine. We have not received any updates since the tabling resolution was issued. However, I can tell you that the applicant has submitted their application to the zoning board for the variance that they would need for a setback. For that parking to the rear setback line, rear property line. So that's in before the zoning board at their October meeting. And we'll probably see some responses from them prior to that or after that meeting. We haven't had any communication from them.
Their October meeting would be after your,
Yes,
at least first meeting, so the second meeting of the month.
it'll be October 20th.
Board could look at that as a possible date of a vote or something on that, depending on what the zoning board's action was. But yeah, the meeting will be October 20th, so it'll be your October 27th meeting.
Right. Right.
If we get responses before that, it may be a situation which we've done in the past where it's conditionally
the board can
approved
look at it.
pending zoning board approval. If they've answered everything that the board's requested, one of the things we've been talking about was landscaping, the berm in the back, just, we haven't seen that yet, so nothing to act on right now.
And just a kind of precursor to that, if we do get something, does the board want us to provide that to the landscape consultant, just to save some time?
Definitely.
So if they're showing the berm with some plantings and buffering and material choices and everything else, if the board's okay kind of pre-authorizing that, just so as soon as we get it in, we'll pass it on to the consultant, have the feedback, so, when and if they come back in, we've kind of got that information in hand, and then the zoning board, and then
Help them out.
have it ready for you guys when it all comes in.
Okay.
Good with that.
All right, wanna
Make the motion to table it? Yep.
I'll second.
by Bastian?
Kensky,
Aye.
Bastian,
Aye.
Schnauer,
Aye.
Heinz.
Aye.
Okay, we have two miscellaneous items. First one is a proposed re-subdivision property, moving some lot lines, bless you.
Thank you.
This is 1644 and 1638 Creek Street. Doug, could you pull up our map of what the lot lines look like right now?
I'll bring my laser pointer down
I miss it.
to point at stuff.
We're gonna zoom over to where how it kind of looks like now with the property lines.
There's actually 3 parcels involved in this. They carved the back of the front lot off.
I thought they were just, it's going from,
So
oh, right, 1640 as well.
1640.
Sorry.
So 1638, 1644, and 1640 are the 3 lots that are
Really,
involved.
that one thing's not loading for us.
1638, 40, and 48,
44.
44, so
Doug's hand
the
is up.
flag.
So 1640
Okay.
is the lot that's picking up all the additional acreage. 1638 is his mother's house in front, which he now owns. So he's carving the back off of 1638 to line it up with the rest of the ones on the street to kind of match that common setback.
Driveway going through the back.
So 1640 is picking that up?
Yep.
Is that-
So
okay,
that's the lot he's carving off there, so you can see the dash line into what it is,
Yep.
and then what he's carving off. So he's creating a conforming lot. 1638, or 1644, the lot to the south, he's carving the back of that lot off, and then merging that into his parcel as well. So he's buying the back of the house next door. The house next door is up for sale. He's buying the back of that. He just liked it being open and
So he's buying
Green.
4 acres?
so buying the 4.4. So
Okay.
1640 is buying the back of 1644 all the way back, and he's buying the back of 1638, which is his
Okay.
family's lot. So it can be a
1640 is becoming much larger.
can be a miscellaneous item because it's not creating any new lots. There's 3 lots today. There'll be 3 lots tomorrow. They're just in a different configuration.
He owns them all, or he's buying?
Okay.
He's buying.
That portion of 1644?
He would be the owners of
He's
all
buying
the land.
1644, and we have a plat map that the owners, current owners, which is the bank, is signed off on 1644,
So the
1638.
solid lines in the upper left
And now he,
quadrant are the new 1638.
Yep.
yep,
Flagged 16, well, I guess it's
1640.
still.
Which it
is a
cleans up,
flag, Because it doesn't
It was not a flag before, it was
just access through his mother's lot?
It was a landlocked parcel with an access easement, so it's allowable,
Okay.
but we don't prefer that.
So now it's
actually-
gonna be an actual flag lot?
It's actually cleaning up. We typically don't like to see landlocked parcels, even if they have an
Right.
access easement to them.
Not that kind of.
So it's cleaning up some
private,
some
so
stuff
we
with
have to
it.
see it.
So he now has a flag lot with 1640. 1638 is still a lot that meets our zoning code and regulations, and 1644 has a house on it. Would still meet our zoning code and everything else.
1644, still conforming after everything?
Yes. It's an R120 zoning district. So it's only typically has to be half acre with 100-foot wide lots and 200 feet deep.
Side setback still good?
Yep. So they're not changing
That's
the...
actually
So no variances
No,
required?
no variance is
Right.
required. They're not changing the setbacks to the structures, only the rear, and the rear is be a 30-foot rear setback.
The new setback that you see on this as a result of it would be to the 1638 property, and we're showing the compliant 10-foot setback.
Okay.
And then 1640 gains the rest of the land.
Any reason why this is a bad idea?
No,
He
if
said
anything, it
they've,
cleans it up.
I think they knew the neighbor, the kids go over there and play, they've enjoyed that backyard area, don't want to see it developed into anything. Not saying in the future he couldn't come back and ask to have it be a private drive and make additional lots, but at least as of right now, he said, I just
Also,
don't want to see it developed and
Also, the
Better
bank,
buy it.
this would make it easier for the bank who is more or less flipping that house at 1644. It would make it far easier to sell without having so much residual acreage on the property.
so to sell a large lot, I think it's difficult for them when now they can
Yeah,
sell the back part to
so
him
both
and then
parties
sell
are
more of
happy
them.
about this.
Okay.
I think our only comment back would be, revise the chain link fence, that kind of goes back of 1644 into his property, but that's kind of the homeowner's purview if he wants that chain link fence to remain on his property or not. But, as far as the board's concerned, it's not creating any new lots. It's 3 lots today, it'll be 3
Right.
lots tomorrow, just in a different configuration. It actually cleans up a landlocked parcel
So
for us.
1644 has the radio tower on it? That's what you see from Creek Street, setback
Yes.
wise?
So now it'll be on 1640, so whether Mr. Stroyer will keep that on his parcel or not, obviously that'll be up to him.
Okay.
Okay, I'll make the motion to approve it, unless somebody's got any issues right now.
I'll second.
Hetzke,
Aye.
Bastian,
Aye.
Canower, Tidings.
Aye.
That's authorizing the chairman to sign
Yep.
the plat map, which is here tonight, and has been signed by all property owners.
Okay.
All right. Doug, could you pull up the calendars for next year? Either the miscellaneous, or you have to go back to.
Everybody get a chance to check the calendar?
Is it? All right,
Looks
go
good to
back.
me.
Yeah, go one more back.
I have,
Nope. Nope.
I have 4
Go one more
definite.
folder back to the planning board meeting.
Geez, there's a surprise, Mr. Chairman.
I may have conflicts, but I don't know
And
yet.
You have to go to the planning board.
I'm just gonna go on record and say that this year for me worked out fine with you guys
Down in the
being
middle.
so open to switching some of the work sessions to
Sorry, I
Tuesdays.
meant to put in a drop.
And I'm hoping that you will indulge me and do the same thing next year.
How about the January 26th work session? Is that one of them?
That's one of them.
That's my birthday, so I was hoping if we're gonna have a work session, somebody bring in a cake. But if you wanna switch it, that's okay with
Talk
me.
to your wife.
I think I gotta switch that.
So this is the proposed calendar we sent out based on our normal 2nd and 4th public hearing on a 2nd. The only week, and I didn't check the weeks, February 23rd, I believe is school break week, is February break.
That's also the last week in February.
So that,
Yeah.
it's, at least I checked the Penfield schools, so that is
That's our break week.
February break week. That's the last week in February, so I don't know where or what.
There's no fourth Thursday.
Well,
There's not a 4th Thursday or something we can do to move.
I'm leaving the 14th of April for a cruise.
Do we,
There's,
So I'm fine with this one.
that's.
So I think President's Day is the 20th this year. So President's Day would start that week, and then it would be February break week. So just wanted to highlight that for the board. It's the only conflict that I really saw. April break was different, but that was the February break in schools.
Yeah, I know I should be in Shawnee, Oklahoma that day.
Shim. Riding a horse.
January 18th to 24th. The 26th of January could work for me.
You just ruined the man's birthday.
Aw,
Okay, bring your cake in. I don't care.
We could bring it.
bring the cake in.
I like chocolate.
So going back to January,
So we're good with January now?
I think.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. At my age, you don't celebrate.
Sing you happy birthday.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
happy to be here.
We'll-
Chocolate cake, yeah, go ahead.
Terry will wear a little hat or something.
Yes.
Is that what we got?
I said you could, yeah.
January 26th.
I think I'm good on January 26th.
it is a work session, so we do have the ability to adjust it if we find out. We just need to know sooner rather than later.
Right.
Since
Yeah, it's the 18th to the 22nd. Okay. June 21 to 24, I bet. So,
June 22nd work session meeting.
did we do the 20th?
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Again, I don't know, probably, okay. That's good, that's good.
You guys all right with it?
Yeah, good, good.
Since Jim's not here, he just has to comply, right?
That's right.
Pretty much.
Since he's not here, oh well.
As long as we get a quorum vote.
Okay, October. You know what, October 7th, no matter what.
No.
You play your calendar out for
I'll
me.
be in China.
He knows where it'll be. Yeah. Yeah, we'll find a schedule.
Now, back to the February 23rd, is there any thoughts on that? Let's just leave it the way it is.
I'd say it's
Possibly put the 28th Tuesday. Would that be a Thursday?
Oh, we could do that.
And then your next meeting would be Thursday the 9th, so it's kind of 1 week next week though. Doesn't leave you a lot of time between the work session and the
I'm flexible, whatever. you
public
want.
hearing.
for whatever applicant is around at the time.
Yeah, if there's
I
looking
would
to turn
be,
something
I would
around
be
between-
for that, just from the standpoint of I have a kid who's a senior, it's his last year at home. If he wants to go skiing or something over February break, I'd love to
Okay.
indulge him with that. But
Does anyone
I'll
else?
leave it up to, that's.
It's okay with me.
Obviously a lower priority than some other things. So does anybody mind doing it the 28th?
I don't know.
Terry,
No.
you're fine? I mean, I don't like being the one to ask all these
No,
special favors.
you might have to take me skiing, that's all.
All right, so can we switch it to the 28th?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
We got
So if the board's good with this, we can
So
take
we
a
just
vote
have
on
the
that.
two changes, June and February.
Yes. We're doing it a little earlier this year. The town's putting out a calendar, so we gotta have it in for October 7th. So they're trying to have a calendar with all the town, typically we do this in more November timeframe, a little early
It's okay with me.
in September, but I think October 7th, we have a deadline to get stuff in, so that's why we kind of pushed the dates up a little bit, just to get it on the townwide calendar, so as we mail it out, or the public has it, kind of has the major dates for meetings and
Yeah.
committees and whatnot, so that's why it's a little early this year.
Okay,
Take a vote to lock it in.
sure. I'll move it.
I'll second. Oh,
Missed out on one tonight?
almost had a run.
Hetzke,
Aye.
Bastian,
Aye.
Canower,
Aye.
Tidings.
Aye.
Okay, do we have any other
That's all we got.
new business, old business?
job. It's all the business.
All business
Thanks for
concluded.
coming, everybody. I guess we will call the meeting closed.